everyone, it's Shell from Scrap Secrets and welcome back to my channel. Today's video is part of a hop. There is also a giveaway, so make sure you stay tuned to the very end of the video where I will give you all of the details. So this embossing folder is from DoCrafts Cut and Emboss line, and Jen sent me the embossing folder to go ahead and showcase in the video. I love it. The little fairies on there are just adorable. I love the middle cutout. Originally I had it done from a regular piece of cardstock, and then I was going to do some inking over top of it. But then I saw this piece of glitter paper in my stash, and I just thought I have to use that. So I went ahead and did that. The detail for the fairies kind of faded away, but we are going to do something in a little bit for that. So I do kind of fix it so that they make the fairies stand out a little bit from the background. But right now we're going to make the shaker piece. So we're making the shaker well. I cut out a bunch of circle dies. So I put 2 nesting dies together and then put a little well of the circle pieces together. And now we're going to cut out some of, this is just scrap packaging to put in front of the shaker well so that the pieces stay put. So I am going to glue that down, and then you're going to see me put this glitter tape on the back of the pieces that actually fall out. So I used some glue and went ahead behind that and put that in there. I was going to cut it out from another piece of cardstock, but I decided that really went nicely. That sparkly tape went nicely with the sparkly background, as well as I had it sitting on my desk. So I like to use things that are just right in front of me. So that's what we're gonna do. So while you're watching this part of it, I thought that I would talk to you about the giveaway and about Jenleeschoolcraft. So she has asked us to say a couple of things. One, make sure that you check out the description. It will have the playlist for everybody on there. Jenleeschoolcraft.com carries new and gently used card making and scrapbooking items at a great reduced price. There's 4 people on the hop, so make sure you check out the playlist. And as far as the giveaway, there is going to be one winner of a $50 gift card to Jenleeschoolcraft.com. So thank you, Jen, for providing the prize for this giveaway. That's amazing. So I'll go back to the giveaway in 1 minute, but I did cut out the 2 fairies from vellum, and then I'm going to actually cut around them. So just the fairy part is there, and then we're going to go ahead and attach them. I did cut out the first one, and I tried using some of the glitter pens that I have, and that's why you'll see some purple all over my right hand. The pen kind of exploded in my hand. I was trying to decide between pink and purple, and the purple kind of decided for me. It exploded everywhere. So I am using that same Barely Arts glue to attach those to the background. Okay, so for the giveaway, like I said, it's a $50 gift card. Please leave a comment on each of the designers' YouTube videos, and then there's a giveaway form that you need to fill out, which again will be in the more information description of my video, the link to that, by February 26th for a chance to win. One random winner will be drawn from all entries, and the winner will be contacted and announced on February 27th, 2026. So make sure you get all your entries in by the end of the day, February 2026. And good luck to everybody. I hope that you are enjoying the hop. I can't wait to see what everybody else has made. This is the first one that I have joined. So if you guys are new to my channel, welcome. I love new subscribers and new viewers. My channel is a lot of I do a lot of Christmas stuff, so I have a countdown to Christmas series that I do. That's my big thing. I am going back to get my doctorate, so my time is extremely limited right now for the next 1.5 years, traveling for work a lot and the doctorate program. So videos are probably more sporadic, and things like this help me make videos. So Jen, thank you for not forcing me to, but giving me the spirit to go ahead and make the video. I had a lot of fun doing this, so I appreciate it. And like I said, I can't wait to see what everybody else does. So when I was picking the shaker pieces that I wanted, I again had some stuff on my desk and I had these blue pieces. So this calls for confetti. and it's a kind of a teal mix, so I thought that would look nice on the background. And then we're also going to be using some from a company that no longer exists, and I am just going to be putting them in. I think there's Baby Shark. This one is, what the heck? I can't even remember what the name of the company was, but unfortunately they no longer exist. So I have a lot of Sparkle Blends, that's what it is. I have a lot of their shaker pieces in my stash. I did some design teamwork for them, so I do have a lot in my stash that I'm trying to use up. If you go back to older videos, if you guys are new and you haven't seen older videos, I was deathly afraid to do shaker cards, and now I don't hate them, but I actually am ending up doing more of them than I thought that I would. So once I went ahead and put all of the shaker pieces in there, I actually did go ahead and dump them out and put a little bit of the kaolin clay embossing powder on it, or the non-stick powder on the back, so that the pieces wouldn't stick, and that if there was any glue, that it wouldn't stick to any of the sequins inside of it or the shaker pieces. So you see me doing that there. And then I also took a piece of vellum that we are going to heat emboss on. I happen to have, again, right on my desk, a set from Waffle Flower that I just got that says Stay Magical. So I decided to pick that stamp and go ahead and I put it into place. I put the cutout over top of it to see where I had to go ahead and emboss. I did have to emboss it twice, or use the sticky ink twice, because it was a newer stamp. And then this embossing powder, can I tell you, it is so old. It is probably, it's over 10 years old, because I've been in this house for 10 years, and it was definitely when I was in my other house in my other craft room. So it's probably closer to 15 years old and still works like a dream. And look at how much of it I have left. I picked this color because I thought it went best with the glitter tape that I used to fill in the die cut pieces. So I'm going to go ahead and heat emboss it. When I do heat emboss on vellum, this is just vellum from Michaels, so it's not a really thick vellum. I always try to heat it from the back a little bit first. I do heat the heat gun off on the side before I bring it to the paper to help with the warping, but it embossed very, very easily. I think you can read it very well. I have never had a problem with using vellum that I got from Michaels and embossing on it. Now, I will tell you, this is very, very old vellum from Michaels as well. A lot of my supplies are older because when I started the hobby, I hoarded things and I thought that I needed everything. So I do have a ton of supplies that I really need to start using. So you can see I dumped the shaker pieces back into there, and then we are going to use that same Bearly Arts glue to go ahead and seal that back piece in with that vellum. I didn't want anything to take away from the front, and because we had already done vellum on the fairies on the front, I thought that would tie this all together nicely. So I'm going to use that Bearly Arts glue, seal that shaker well up, and then make sure everything shakes, but also make sure that there is no glue that got down into the shaker well, because that would trap some of the pieces. So I'm going to go ahead and put that all in place. And then because there is dimension on that shaker well, we're going to go ahead and need to use some foam tape on the back of this. So I have the 3M ginormous roll of the foam tape. I've had it for a very long time, for a couple of years now, and I absolutely love it. It has lasted me forever, and I still have more than half of what I started out with. So I'm just going to go around the well first to make sure that that's sealed in nice, and put the foam wherever I need it. You want to do it on as much of the back as you can. You don't have to cover the entire thing, but you don't want any of the pieces sagging. So I'm going to go ahead and take off the backer and then put it onto an A2 card front, which is white, and it has a little bit of sparkle to it. It has this I also got from Michaels, and I just thought it went nicely with all of the elements that I already had for the card. So that is the card for today. So I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. Hop on over to everybody else's videos, and I will see you again real soon for another video. Bye!